Hello, welcome to Falling Star Tarot, where we bring you weekly pick-a-card readings. This week's reading is going to focus on your next best move. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to catch me again and hit the bell to see my weekly notifications. If you'd like to choose a card pile between 1 and 8, I've got a new way that you can choose. We'll give you about 30 seconds, and if you want to pause the video and meditate, that's fine. Play this 30-second animation that I made for you, and simply pause the video to choose a symbol, and then follow the corresponding timestamp down below. I have also timestamped the beginning of this animation in case you have to return to it. So here are your symbols. I'll see you there. Hello! Okay, those of you that chose the symbol that I'm going to be calling the last chapter, skip to last chapter. Let's see what we have. You may be experiencing a need to move. A need to find a little bit of courage. We've got the Chariot or Rhiannon here. And 7 might be of some significance, or maybe even the Cancer sign, the sun sign of Cancer. But this is courage, victory. You could be wondering if you should make a physical move in this world. Should you buy a place or relocate, or I don't know, even make a different sort of job decision. But this is a good card, and it always speaks of being protected and safe in your travels. Now this card can also be speaking about fairness. While you're out being victorious in your hard-won victories and spoils to the winner, you want to be fair in your dealings, and you want to keep in mind that for every winner, someone incurs a loss. So be fair and don't just ravage the landscape. You know what I'm saying? Try to take care of those around you as you make this movement. Every time you gain something, it's coming from somewhere. So honor that. Be honorable. Look at this. Mount Sinai. I believe I'm saying that right. We have a few things going on. This is all about foundations. So we could be talking about a physical, like a moving to a house, maybe, if that's what your question was about. But the symbolism here, we have Taurus and the bull, which it speaks of practicality and being able to get through it, a determined approach. The ink here is wrapped in a snake, and that's talking about your Kundalini awakening. It might actually be kind of interesting if you think about Moses turning a snake into a staff to lead his people to freedom. The snake to me can also represent health, so it could be a sign to take care of your health. It could be a sign to kind of waken up spiritually and that is going to help you take care of yourself during this move also. Another interesting aspect of the card is the direction east. That may give you a clue if you are making an actual physical move. East represents passions, drive, your vision. So you may have this in mind already. I'm getting the impression you've already envisioned this place. Something ideal about it. We also see the two tablets of the Ten Commandments. You may find that your morals or your sacred ethics are being challenged or abused. This warns not to respond with apathy or with extremism, but remember that you have power. You are a powerful creature, okay? So take a new perspective and be creative. You have the ability to rebuild your world. Start with the foundations. Start with your family. Start with what is close and dear to you and build up. Consider the value of rules. On the surface, rules seem constrictive, but at their core is an intent that really is protective. This is something that we build upon. So get to that center and do yourself a favor and try to heed the advice of the rule instead of seeing it as a hard, fast demand. Think of what this rule is really trying to accomplish and go towards that. It would be nice if something made sense for a change. It would be. The world is reflective, and everything that we do creates a whole nother side to it. So, like I was saying before, every move that you make creates kind of this equal opposite mirror effect. As above, so below, equal and opposite reaction. Maybe this is just a reminder that east or not, going back to the last chapter or not, whatever you're moving towards, make sure that you are being fair and following, not just following the rules as a hard, fast directive, but keeping in mind what you truly intend to accomplish and what's going to be best for everyone. So I believe your next move may really be making a move, but fairly, and being square in your dealings, and maybe look to your family. Talk to them, and consider the foundation that you're already on. Okay? Alright, I hope this reading offered you some guidance. If it did, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what resonated. Subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. If you'd like to, click the links below. Have fun. Those of you with the rewind symbol, let's see what direction. What's your next move? We've got the moon. Diana is the goddess of the moon. I can see that you might feel you're a little in the woods here. That you're on a path that's dimly lit and you're not sure where to go. Are you even still on the path? I feel that way a lot in the woods. Am I on a deer trail or am I in the path? Rest assured that your intuition is right. Your inner guidance system is going to lead you in the right direction, and you're going to have some faithful companions here. You see the canines here, and you also see the cloak with protection and all the tools you need to survive. I feel like you're going in the right direction already. Now there could be some Pisces energy around you also. Thought I might mention. We've got Angkor Wat. This card's energy is one of release. It focuses on the south as a general direction, which is one of action, ritual, really getting down to the nitty-gritty of things. So, putting into action your intentions, trusting what's inside of you is really going along with this. We see here Vishnu's chakra wheel. This is a solar symbol symbolizing protection, creation, clarity, and clearing a path through any obstacles. I think this is terrific, and if you're in the woods, that's exactly the kind of energy you want. You're going to be able to make your own path if you get lost. I think you're going to go there. I've got a couple signs you're going there protected. And you're going to be able to see what the truth is eventually. You may not know everything now, but you will soon. I think it would be a good time to walk away from conflict and take time to research and learn from your ancestral stories. Anything in your family that ties to this decision that you're making, anything pertinent, it would be a really good time to sit with and meditate on and learn from your history, your personal histories. I think that through this, you see this conch shell here. That is, that's reassuring me that you are going to find your own voice. You will no longer be silenced, and you will speak your truth unapologetically. This is important to you carving a way through that wilderness, to you going exactly where you need to go and where you belong, where you deserve to be. So speak your truth and feel free and protected from interference. I don't think people will be gossiping. You have faithful friends. You have protection. This is perfect. We have release, and we have nothing makes a man so adventurous as an empty pocket. Victor Hugo. And we've got the anchor saying to remember where you come from, remember your ancestors. It's just further reiterating that to you. I see this ship, maybe, part of your path is going to go across water. But I think the bigger thing is set sail, start out. You're not going to go anywhere, just standing there feeling trapped. Do you know what I mean? Trust your intuition. Trust that guiding light. Trust that you can see between the two worlds. Here, our physical world and that spiritual world that kind of becomes eternally you know? Okay, so I think you should do fine. I think this is going to be easy for you. I see you coming through and coming out the other side better for it. More authentic, happier, more experienced, and a little more adventurous. More adventuresome and more lighthearted. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonated. Subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you'd like to, click the link below. All right, have fun. Those of you who chose the pause button, let's see what your next move might be. We've got the world. So you may think of globetrotting or travel quite a bit. Now Gaia is going to bring you a lot of happiness and support in this, but this is a very positive card. It's like completion and then some. It is a master number, 21, might be interesting to look up. You have full support, being well received. I think your decision is going to go over well. That's what this is saying. We got the moon here, we've got the sun. That's kind of like all of the turning and changings of all the seasons and everything. here for you to enjoy. Yeah, when the world shows up, we usually do see a favorable outcome. We've got Mont Saint Michel. I'm probably saying that right. I want to call it Mount Saint Michael, and that's not right. Well, you can read it. Saint Michel? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I apologize. English is my first language, and we're still working on it. And this card's overall energy is that of belief. So, and in the north, we are looking at, and that's her direction is the north, we are looking at intellectual and wisdom, pursuits of wisdom. So, this may be a good time to really think, to seek elders out. The fleur-de-lis here symbolizes the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, and the Tree of Life, the cycle of life. It suggests to release old ways of thinking and perhaps reconnect to someone from your past. If you've left someone behind, kind of discarded them, you might want to look at it a little bit different way. They could have a lot of meaning to you and you just did not understand. It really could be a misunderstanding. Many things are lost over misunderstandings, unspoken things, shyness, misspoken things. So if you sort of miss somebody but think you're just too cut off from them, I want you to reconsider that. Also, I see all of this fog as I think something's hidden from you. You just didn't see it clearly. It'd be a good time to admit that you can make mistakes, and you probably have made mistakes. Admit your wrongs. Open yourself up to new understandings of challenging relationships, even if they're happening right now. You need to offer your trust and level up your relationships. Okay? If you've got something that you're wondering about doing, yes, you might want to move up. Move upward. Take your time and go ahead and communicate what you need to do. Reconnect with what you do need to reconnect with, but be ready to level yourself up. Okay? Before the law sits a gatekeeper. This is really good. Perhaps you were being a little bit of a gatekeeper and telling someone how to do something. And that's kind of a narrow perspective. There are many ways to go about things. For some reason I see all these doors, and I mean it looks like a locker full of doors, but maybe it's like a library. But I mean, like a library of possibilities. Anyways, that's the message I'm getting right now, is that if you want this freedom, this abundance, this acceptance, all this completion, there might be some forgiveness and some facing yourself to do. Realizing that you don't hold all the keys, that there are others. There are other ways, other paths, and they all deserve to exist. Even the odd ones. Even the ones that don't make sense to us. Okay? So, yes, if you were thinking about reconnecting with someone, this is also a very good indication that, yeah, you can do that. Sometimes I feel like the world means family. That could be it. Okay. You have this. You have it in your heart. And I'm not telling you to be overly vulnerable. Do still stand strong when you do it. Do still be you. Don't compromise. Okay? Don't compromise yourself for anyone. But let's take a look at this beautiful card. Because you will have all that support. Kind of like it can all be yours. That's just so pretty. Okay. All right. That's what I see for your reading. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know how I did. Subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for supporting my channel. Click the links below if you would like to. Until next time, have fun. Those of you that chose the stop symbol, let's see what is your next best move. Oh, I've got the Three of Swords. This is telling me that you've had some heartbreak, some sort of loss. Your thoughts are really basically ravaging your heart there. So something in your mind is giving you a lot of trouble, a lot of emotional pain. And it could be, we've got stop and heartbreak. It could be you're wondering what's going to make this end. What is going to make this pain in my heart come to an end? Could be very much what your decision is about here. Now with Sternstein showing up, we have a pretty clear direction of up. So from heartaches bottoming out, we have nowhere to go but up. So the overall energy of this card is liberation. It'd be a good time to seek wisdom about the situation and get out of your head and up above into your crown chakra. And just think with your higher self. You know, that kind of the greater good, bigger picture. That space is where you want to be in. You have a past, like murky waters, pulling you under. Wow, these cards really go together. It's important right now to keep learning and evolving along your path, and you're going to be supported then. I think you're going to have some deep insights. This pain is just driving you towards deeper insight. I believe you're being asked to sacrifice the comfort of an old familiar story that has you limited to the past. I understand that it hurt, but right now all that remains about it are your thoughts. It really isn't happening now. It should not probably have happened. But you can free your thoughts from it. You can free yourself from it. This is your past. It's okay to go back to what is true to your heart. Get rid of the thoughts that are piercing it. These cards coincide so perfectly, I'm a little freaked out. Embrace the endless possibilities and the true magic that is in the world. It's your choice if you want to take this rainbow bridge to enlightenment or not. But if you want to take it, you've got to go upward. Move up. Rise up above this feeling, these emotions, these thoughts. I love this. Occasionally words must serve to veil the facts. That really goes with this. Like someone's going to be comforting you. They're going to be helping you through this. And let them flatter you a little is what I'm feeling. Flattery doesn't serve much. It really doesn't. I know it's not the best that we have. I want you to find your truth and go out there. But know that they're trying their best. That's how I feel about this. I learned a long time ago there are ways to say things that aren't as direct, but they are much more revealing. Does that make any sense? Maybe some of you are that's gonna hit home. If it didn't, that's okay if it doesn't resonate with you. But I'm not suggesting anyone really flatter or sugarcoat. I'm just saying, well, you know. Transparency, especially when we're feeling like this, isn't always the best way to be. Get away from this. Pull the swords out. Pull those thoughts out of your heart. Yeah, this might be about some of you. I'm getting at some of you are going to have to choose your words very carefully until you can get to a place where you are moving up away from this feeling. Because your words are your story. You know what I mean? Tell your story and be... Yeah. I bet that has a big deal to do with it. Keep telling your story. Keep telling your story, but tell the truth of what you are moving into too. It's okay. I'd like to see some camaraderie in your future, if you know what I mean. Well, I certainly hope that you believe, as I believe, that you can move above this event, above this heartbreak and this loss. Okay? That's what I see for you. And I think you're going to have some help. Seeing the two characters there, I think someone is going to come in and really serve as like a leaning post, you know. I think you're going to have that. Okay. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonated. Subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Click the links if you'd like to. Until next time, have fun. Hello, those of you who chose the play button. Let's see. What's your next best move? We've got the Prince of Cups. I believe that this represents charm, charisma, creativity, imagination, romance, beauty. I believe there's some sort of offer, maybe even from a younger water or earth sign, but more deeply, I believe this is about finding the one or what you love. If this is about work, this is about finding something that you love and resonates deeply with your heart. Okay, setting out something, maybe not brand new, but definitely very early in the stages. We have the Vatican appearing with the North energy here. I believe you might want to give this some thought, exercise your wisdom, and seek an intellectual answer to your next move. Now, the Vatican represents secret in this deck. It would be a good time to think about what lies beneath the surface of this concern. There is something going on deep, which may not be anything like how it appears. So research this past of yours, research why you're not really sure you can take the cup that's being offered to begin with, why you're having trouble making this decision, and explore your beliefs while you're at it. See if you can't think about what you deeply desire and what you deeply believe. I think that's going to help you on right away. You're going to start seeing a change in how easy this is to make. So devote some time also to prayer and meditation and or ritual to connect with God or spirit or whatever you connect to, and be ready to receive. I think you've got an answer coming in, and it's going to be like just a touch, just the slightest and just the gentlest touch of an answer. So really find a quiet... Whoa! Bam! Did you hear that? Speaking of quiet, was that kind of... That was kind of freaky. Anyways, find yourself a quiet place where you don't get scared out of your skin, and meditate and be ready to listen. Be ready to accept what your inner soul, what your deepest and truest you is telling you, okay? Your higher self. Only by sacrificing everything to pleasure may one succeed in sowing a few roses on the thorns of life. The Marquis de Sade. Well, that is just pieces of romance to me. The pleasures, the pains, you know, that goes very much with this. I think it's kind of funny how it goes with the offer of love something in the works. The Vatican, if the Vatican doesn't make you think of the Marquis de Sade, you might want to research all of that. So, yes, this would be a good time to think of what does make you happy. Have you been fickle? Have you been looking for something just on the surface, or do you want something much deeper? Because you're always going to have pains in life. But, well, it's okay to have a few roses there too. I think there's going to be some seriously, like, just gratifying love coming out of this if you do this process right. So get reconnecting to what matters most to you. I think you take kind of a younger heart about it. Let go of all those prejudices, all of those rules that you made up from the things you learned. I learned last time that you didn't learn anything. Something didn't work out. That doesn't mean you learned anything. Okay? It just means something didn't work out. You don't have to make a rule that you will never get along with someone like that, or that's a mind trap. That's another really good thing to look up if you liked. Mind traps are not for people. I don't know who they're for, but we don't need them. So yes, I see something deeply gratifying and very lasting. Something that won't be just, that's something that really grows. Something that won't be fickle and taking off at the flight of every heartbeat, Something that will, someone who will stick to it with you. Come roses, come thorns, petals or pokes. I don't know. All right. That is what I see for you. I hope it helped. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know how I did. Subscribe to catch me again. Click the links below if you'd like. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Until next time, have fun. Hello, those of you with the record symbol. Well, that's about perfect. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about mastery and finding the joy in repetitive tasks. Keep working at it. Keep getting good at it. Mind what you're making. This is a good time to make sure that you have continued efforts at your work and that they are true to what you want to leave behind. Kind of like you're building a legacy. Okay? So, your direction could really be related to career, finances, your earthly wealth, continuing to grow. We've got Delphi showing up. And the main theme of this card is wisdom, drive, knowing thyself. Now, ultimate knowledge is based on knowing yourself. You really can't learn much without knowing you first and accepting all of the things, okay? The fears, the hopes, the abilities, the preferences, the desires, the sorrows, the dreams. Take your whole self in, okay? I love that laurel wreath. I think you're going to really, really connect with a higher intelligence. This is your drive, though. This is your passion. This is what you want to continue to do for the rest of your life. This is your life's work, okay? So it should mean a lot to you, and you should know what part of you you're leaving in it. What part of you are you showing it? If you're really happy while you're doing your work, that's going to show through. And if not, well, not so much. You're also being called to listen to that inner voice. Believe your intuition. Give it space. Give it room to speak. Pay attention to your inner prophecies. I want to tell you a true moment of intuition. I believe it sort of comes to you neutrally. comes to you from a place of neutrality. It's level. It's not overwhelming. It's never fearful. It shouldn't really take you too euphoric. Do you know what I mean? This is something that is going to touch you, not hit you. Okay? Anything that comes at you other than that might be a fear or a fantasy. And I'm not saying those aren't useful. You need to accept them. But trust your intuition. Your intuition knows what's going on. It's a good time to seek out a sacred space and receive any messages that you have from within. Connect with that light, not just the external, but that internal glow inside of you. It's like you can just feel intuition glows inside of you, like it's going to come out of you, even if you don't speak it. Know your wisdom qualifies your voice. Don't be silent. I see 3 and 3. I wonder if you should look up the number 33. I also see music involved. Maybe his music would help you meditate and find this answer. Oh, my soul has grown deep like the rivers, and I see these roots here. And I feel like you're connected deeply, emotionally to this, which is good. If you are deeply connected to your abundance, then you have a much better chance. And I see you paddling along, which I think really goes with this. With this 8 of Pentacles. And just continue those efforts. So if you were wondering what direction to take, I think it's the one you're already taking. Just keep paddling. Keeping on. We've got that twice. Keeping on. Listen to that inner soul, that unique and individual you, your own voice. I think you're going to be able to peacefully find this. And also choosing the record button may be a sign that you want to start kind of keeping track of things. Tallying things up, literally record your experiences. You have this connection that is deep. It's going to be long-standing. You might as well record it. I think that's really a deep message here. So your next move, maybe start writing. Maybe make even a video journal of what you're doing while you're doing this. And maybe that will make you enjoy the tasks all that much more, that you have that reference that you can always, look back on and go, oh, look how I grew at this. Look how much better and I am at this. And that's going to help you know your abilities. That's going to help you know your deep purpose in this world. I'm kind of amazed at how these cards are falling like this. Okay, but that will help you keep this forever. That will help keep record of your efforts forever. Okay? Alright, that's what I see for you. I hope this brought you some sort of meaning, some hope. If it did, please comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. Subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Click the links below if you would like. Until next time, have fun. Hello, those of you that chose the fast forward button. Let's see what your next best move might be. And the Queen of Pentacles. I believe this means you could be a little more pragmatic, conventional, steadfast, really kind of dig your heels in and do what you need to do. This is a Capricorn energy, which is very interesting. All about stability, just going about earthly matters, finances, all of those things practically. Practicality and honesty and almost stubbornness, but not really a negative type of stubbornness. You just won't give up. Okay, and because of this, you can know finery. And that's good. So for your next best move, try to think a little bit about how this is going to affect you. Materialistically, does this mean to you? Okay, and we've got Mdina. I hope I'm saying that right. Now this has a very similar energy. You have tenacity. So this is being just as durable and pragmatic and getting through things as a Capricorn. We want to see some tenacity. Ask yourself if you've forgotten how to put yourself first. Take a little time to rest and rejuvenate. Okay? Do some self-care. You cannot heal others until you understand how to heal yourself. I find that interesting because sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can represent someone in healthcare. So if you've been wondering how to better serve healing-wise, anything in that, how to better take care of others, start with yourself. If that was an energy for this question for you. Also protect yourself from becoming depleted. It is always really, really important to have empathy for others. But no matter what, you should limit the time you give to others' concerns. Their emotions, their feelings, their experiences do not need to come inside of you just because you can relate to them. You can let those go. And, if you work somewhere where that's an issue, please do keep others' things outside of you. That's theirs, and if it's not serving them, well, then you definitely shouldn't take it inside of you. The bees here symbolize sweetness, so it is a reminder to go ahead and be sweet with others in your dealings with them, and also rise above that. Be tenacious. Be a peaceful observer. Be your truth. Be in your truth. Just be true. And sometimes it is necessary to just be. And I think that might really be important, to just be. We have all the beauty of life is made up of light and shadow. Leo Tolstoy. I get this one a lot, and I tell you, I see all this action here with this train. I mean, you're just chugging along. You've got to keep taking care of that. You've got to take care of all your sides, or you're going to be, going off track, basically. You're going to run out of steam. So let's see you do some self-care. If you were wondering what direction to take, fast forward button, I find this ironic. The theme is self-care. Slow down a little. Rest, relax, rejuvenate. Don't run out of steam. Okay? Life is beautiful, and it's all not going to come from the same place. Some of it's the darkness and some of it's the light. We wouldn't know one without the other. I find you blossoming in this. You're going to just grow and blossom. And thank you for taking care of others too. Thank you, but do take care of yourself. Okay, that is your quick new direction. I hope this reading brought you some hope and some happiness, some good advice. If it did, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know how I'm doing, subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. Click the links below if you would like to. Until next time, have fun. Hello, those of you with the next chapter symbol. Let's see, what's your next best move? The Nine of Cups appearing. This is about contentment for you. This is going to offer you that feeling of satisfaction. This is going to be the sort of inner peace, fulfillment, well-being, emotional gratification. Yeah, gratitude. Definitely. This is a good energy if we connect with us well. That rainbow is telling me there's just so many facets to life to enjoy. So let's get seeing how we do this. We've got Karnak. Karnak, I think I'm saying that right. And that shows up with east as a direction. I'm thinking fire, creativity, drive, thinking and being. Your creative passion is represented in the east. The key element here is protection, which is great. When it comes to gratitude, we want to be protected. Now, in the past, you may have felt a little fooled, a little blindsided by some things, but the Eye of Horus showing up here offers clarity and protection. What roles are you really embracing in your life? Are you willing to play the role of a teacher, a follower, a friend, a boss, a lover, a leader, a beloved, a foe, an explorer, a victim, an exploiter, a martyr even? Be honest with yourself and find your authenticity. You may very well play all of those roles, but which ones are you really afraid to play? Dig deep on this. This is kind of a hard one, and you might want to take a journal out. You might want to add, phone a friend on this. Anyways, your authenticity is really your ultimate protection. It's like your charm and amulet against the world. So this is good to find this. The best way to move forward is as the warrior, protected during all of life's changes and shielded from the external conflict. It's good now to let go of guilt, let go of fear, let go of blame, and all that is untrue to you. Let all that negativity go, all those labels, all those tags, all those worries, just let them go. And know that you are protected in being you. You have that right to be yourself. So, yeah, protection is key here. I like this. Wit is well-bred insolence. And I see the dog. Oh, Aristotle. That's, to me, I'm thinking the strength, because this looks like mountains, and fierceness, because that could be like a wolf, or basically an undomesticated animal. So wit is well-bred insolence, along with authenticity and protection. Humor may be a good protector for you. Your next move, instead of just skipping ahead all right through it, no, stick around. Spend some time being lighthearted, and you don't have to lay down for anyone. Be authentic, but be of good heart about it. Be of good spirits and joke around about it. People will understand that a lot better. I have trouble with that. Sometimes I'm a little too direct. I should probably make a shirt that says this and wear it every day. Anyways, so I see myself a little bit in this reading. I hope you do too. If you're not, go ahead and, try our little direction picker again, or pick one of your own and find one that does resonate with you a little bit better. But for all of you that it does resonate with, yes, go deep within, find your authentic self, and express that self clearly and respectfully and politely, and you will have gratitude. Okay? If this reading resonated with you, comment down below, like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Click the links below if you would like to. Until next time, have fun.